Alright, we're on the road. Natural Springs today on this 4th of July. Curious, are you doing anything for the 4th? Hanging out, barbecuing? Got a special trip planned? I just thought today would be a great day to get out, enjoy the outdoors a little bit early, and show you all a little bit about what's around this area where I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Appreciate you tuning in as always. It's early, 6:30 in the morning. Try to get over there early before it gets too hot outside. So again, happy birthday to America. Happy 4th of July to everyone. And we're going to be there soon.
This land was made for you and me. Put your name at the top of his list and
Number one quick stop, midnight tea top jacket or cherry coke. Born in the USA, train park truck stop.
see the love in my woman's eyes. Feel the touch of a precious child.
Turn right onto South 682 Road. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Alright, getting going. Gonna take quickest way to the waterfall. We're nice out here. I got out here early. It's about 7:45, 8 o'clock. Wanted to miss all the 4th of July rush. Get going here and seeing what we can find. If y'all enjoy this video, click that subscribe button. Helps me to do more and get things going. So I really appreciate it. Not anyone out here this morning. Pretty awesome. I can already hear the waterfall. I doubt the microphone could pick it up, but I can already hear it off over here to my right, so it's going to be pretty cool. We've had quite a bit of rain in this month. I think they said we had like 9 or 10 inches of rain. So I am quite sure that the waterfall is going to be flowing pretty good, so it's going to be really cool to see this. And never been over here. It's only about an hour from where I live, but just trying to get outside and be a little more active, take a little stress out of life. I have a pretty stressful job that I work at every day, and sometimes you just need to get away, just be by yourself here in nature. Typically don't like being outside when it's hot, but not too bad right now, so hopefully we can get in and out before it gets too hot today. There's something about hearing a waterfall before you can actually see it. As soon as I stepped into the park and started in through the entrance here, I could hear the rushing water echoing through the trees. It builds a little anticipation with every step, making you wonder what's waiting just around the next bend. The closer I got, the louder it became. The excitement starts to build because you know you're about to discover something special, Sometimes the best part isn't just seeing the destination, it's the feeling of curiosity that pulls you towards it. Now we're making it up to the Overlook. This is one of those moments where you naturally slow your pace. With every step, the view starts to open up a little more, and you know something's good is waiting at the top. You can still hear the water below, feel the breeze moving through the trees, and there's that excitement of finally getting the full view of what you've been waiting for. Let's see what this Overlook has to offer.
Really short walk from the parking lot, maybe 5 minutes or so, but I mean, how awesome is this? I had no idea this was here. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So let's get on down. There's some trails a little bit below us, so let's get down there and check it out.
The trail down to the bottom was probably one of the favorite parts of the whole trip. It wasn't wide, it was a paved walkway. It's a narrow little path that winds through the trees with old steps built in the hillside years ago. You can tell they've been there for a long time, carrying visitors down to the springs one step at a time. There's something special about trails like this. They feel untouched, almost like you're following the same path generations of people have walked before you. The farther you go, the quieter it gets, and it feels like you're leaving the busy world behind. Sometimes the journey to the destination ends up being just as memorable as the destination itself. As I reached the bottom, I couldn't help but stop for a second. Standing on the platform, the waterfall was finally right in front of me, and after hearing it from the trail and catching little glimpses along the way, seeing it up close was worth every step. The cool mist in the air, the sound of the water crashing over the rocks, and the peaceful feeling of being surrounded by nature all come together in one spot. This is the kind of place that reminds you to slow down, look around, and appreciate what God has created. Sometimes the best views aren't the easiest to get to, but they're the ones that remember the most.
It's out of there. Down. 300 feet, I think. And temperature is just like dropped maybe 10 degrees. Cool water off there. Maybe pool over here is like so clear. And I had no idea this was here, so pretty amazing. I love stuff like this.
I'm not going to say much here. I'm just going to let you hear the sounds of the place as I make it back up the hill. The rushing water, the birds in the trees, and the breeze moving through the woods say more than I could ever do. Sometimes the best part of being outdoors isn't about talking. It's simply taking a moment just to listen. Enjoy. Check this out, another bridge tucked into the park and gives you a completely different angle of the waterfall. From here, you can really see how the water moves through the rocks and how peaceful this little spot is. It is one of those places where every few steps gives you a new view, a new sound, and another reason to stop in and take it all in. National Springs Park may be small, but it has a lot of hidden spots like this. Now this is something you don't expect to see when walking through the park. Yurts tucked right here on the park grounds. They give the whole place a different feel, like a mixture between camping, cabin life, and a little hidden getaway. You've got nature around you, the quiet of the park, and these little unique round shelters that make you want to slow down and check them out. It's one of those spots where you think, man, I didn't even know that was here. National Springs Parks is definitely one of those hidden gems worth exploring. Alright, now we're heading down this steep little road in another part of the springs. This is the kind of spot where you slow down a little bit, watch your step, and make sure you don't roll down the hill. As you make your way down, the sound of the water gets a little louder, the trees start closing in around you, and it feels like you're walking into a whole different section of the park. That is what makes this place cool. Every turn seems to lead to another hidden little area, another spring, and another peaceful spot. So let's see what's down here. Alright, we made it way down the hill. I'm not looking forward to going back up because it was quite steep. But just check this out. Down here, this water is super cold, super refreshing. It's such a cool place to be. I can't believe I've never known about it before. So, hope you all are enjoying this because I sure am. That water's probably 60 degrees, 65 degrees. Feels good. It's a little warm and humid out here today. So look how clear it is. You can see right to the bottom. Now here's something you see a lot in old parks. A tree and a picnic table carved up with people's initials. Some folks probably see it as just scratches in the wood, but you can't help but wonder about the stories behind them. First dates, family trips, kids hanging out, somebody marking a moment they thought was worth remembering. Every set of initials has a little bit of mystery to it. Who were they? Are they still together? Was this place they came to, or just a stop on a random day? I'm not saying go carve up trees and tables, but we need to take care of things like that. But when you see old initials already there, it does make you think all about the people who passed through the park before. Ten, 15 degrees cooler down here with the water running. Super amazing. Got another little waterfall behind us. Got a little dam built up. Not sure.
100 years ago in this place called Stone and Rock Wall. So it's so awesome. Just love hearing the sound of water running over a waterfall, and then I'll show you a video here in a second. Let me tell you, this is no joke going back up there. Maybe not look too steep from down here, but it's pretty steep, and the rocks are gravel and very slick, so I really hope I don't fall down the hill once I get to the top. Well, there you have it. We survived. Found out that I'm out of shape climbing up those steep embankments, so I'm gonna have to work on some cardio this week to get a little bit better at it, but otherwise, it was pretty awesome. Like I said, never knew that was here.
I always like getting in the outdoors and enjoying things like that. And I hope to bring you more soon. So, like I said before, click on that button, hit subscribe, follow, watch me, see where we go next.